cool looking plane, huh? How can I not go live right now, even if no one's watching? This is very fascinating. We've got a 35,000 foot tall cloud going by Boston right now. There's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect right here. It was calm about 5 minutes ago, and now the wind just gusted to about 30 miles an hour. Cold outflow coming out of the bottom of the cloud. People are scrambling off the water and off the beach. It was 85 and sunny just a few minutes ago. T-Rex, you want to go inside? All right. The audio is probably not that great. Nobody's watching. There was the first lightning. Lightning bolts coming out of the sky over Boston, Back Bay, 1:45. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect. It's Tim Kelley live to 0 viewers with 0 likes. Welcome to live chat. Remember, guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. Oh, this will be an out the door weather and more. There's the updraft right there. When the updraft went by, it was very calm, and now the downdraft is pending. And you can make out the difference between where you can see the edge of a cloud and where you can't. That's where the rain is, and probably hail too. And boats are moving in pretty quickly, as you can expect. The wind out of the west now. Temperature's gone from the mid-80s to feels like maybe about 70 degrees. And I'm standing out on my deck, just kind of admiring the weather. It'll start pouring here in a few minutes. Thunder roars. I'll go indoors. There's been one lightning bolt, I know. I live on the edge. Probably can't hear me too well, can ya? What if I turn the camera around? Hear me any better now? Strong. I actually hope the Celtics don't win tonight because I want the series to go longer. Turn around and show you what's going on behind me. I'm not a storm chaser. Weather chases me. Weather follows me. That's what Dennis McCoy tells me. Weather follows me. Thomas Woodman. Nice outflow. Got that right. Temperature's down in the 60s now. So warm air rises, cold air sinks. The warm air rises into the leading flank of the storm, and then during the storm coming in, the cold outdraft pushes down from the center of the storm, along with rain and hail. Taylor Green, hearing you fine. All right, thank you. Donald Peacock. Wow, Mother Nature. Wow, it's right. I'm hoping it starts to pour in a second. I'm willing to get soaked for a second. Not really willing to get hit by lightning. But I've braved a lot of lightning in my life. I'm going to turn around and watch the birds. Oops. It will only do vertical, which is really weird because YouTube and Twitter always wants horizontal. And if I go horizontal, it doesn't work. So I go back to vertical. What else you want to talk about while we wait? I can't even see Boston right now. Boston's only about 11 miles away. There's the Back Bay right there. I'm sure it's pouring. And there's probably hail. I have not heard thunder, but I saw some lightning just a few minutes ago. Hi, it's meteorologist Tim Kelley. We're live here on the Fore River. There's George Lane Beach. It was packed a few minutes ago. Now everyone's gone. That's the updraft. We're now getting into the downdraft, the downpour. I can see it raining just on the north side of the Hull Gut. I can see it raining in Winthrop. I can see a little skiff headed back to the headquarters, which is probably there, I would guess, somewhere in there. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect last I checked. The rain is kind of arcing toward the north. I'm not sure why, but the radar shows a dent in the rain right over Weymouth. What else can we look at? You can see the lower cloud, sort of a scud cloud racing along. That one's only about 2,000 or 3,000 feet up in the sky. The top of the thunderstorm cloud, however, is over 35,000 feet. And that's taller than Mount Everest by almost a mile. So that's why it's so dark in your house in Quincy and Boston right now. And outdoors too. Is that Leif? Leif going to shelter in place in the boat? Nope. going between the boats. All right, now I can see the rain coming right across Quincy. That's Howe's Neck right there, and that's Germantown. So there's the rain coming right into Germantown right this minute. I imagine it's going to be a wall of water, downpours. My rain gauge is right down there, and if I luck out and get a ½ inch to an inch of rain, that's going to do wonders, keeping the grass green for a couple of weeks as we go into our heat wave. It picked up about 5 or 6 inches of rain in May, and in June we've done maybe an inch so far. But everything's going to get scorched next week when the temperature goes up to 95 to 100 1 week from today. We may have a 6 to 8 day heat wave in New England. But after this front goes by today, we actually have a pretty chilly high pressure system coming in. It's going to be really nice this weekend. And even at the beaches, kind of an offshore flow, except for on the north side of Cape Cod. A little appendage of that Florida storm breaking off and going south of Nantucket tomorrow. And some of the guidance actually has winds out of the north at 20 to 30 miles an hour tomorrow, Cape Cod Bay, and the National Seashore first thing in the morning, and then diminishing in the afternoon. So we're live here at 1:48 p.m. Ken in Atkinson, New Hampshire at the moment. No wind, no rain. I know, it's pretty interesting that this system had developed across north central Massachusetts, coming due east over Boston. Now there may be another line developing after this where there was no line before up in New Hampshire. So sort of like whack-a-mole, hopscotch. Oh, there was some lightning. Let's see. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1010. So that lightning, 11 miles away about, that's about how far Boston is. Boston totally obscured now. That rain that I said was in Germantown, I can't even see the other side of Germantown. So the way you know it's going to rain, on the backside of the black clouds are where the air is going up, and then beneath those black clouds we have the outflow boundary happening. And look at it, it's pouring over there in Hull. That's amazing. So the rain is right where you cannot make out a cloud anymore. It's just a wall of gray. So right there, that is all rain, all that gray. And I'm just getting my first raindrops, 1:50 p.m. The timing on that high resolution 3K NAM that I used this morning in Out the Door Weather and More said somewhere around 3 o'clock. And there may be another one after this. Gulls are flying low. The wind is actually diminished a little bit right now. I'm not checking anything else except for just watching with my eyes, so I'm sure the severe thunderstorm warning is still in effect. They're not going to cancel it until after the thunderstorm goes by. So any second we should get some real fat raindrops when the core of this thing starts coming down. NBPT, Taylor Green, Newburyport, lightning, rain, wind on the Merrimack River. Are you in the boat, Ken? Or are you on the beach? I can step inside here. I'm just 2 feet from the house right now, right in here. There's my webcam too. You can actually watch this thing stream on my webcam. I'll show the time lapse on that. All right, now I can see the heavier rain coming right into Howe's Neck. It's going to come right across the water. Should be interesting. Was that another lightning bolt? Let's count again. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Slow down. 5, 6. Okay, so that lightning's 6 miles away. And I know the next bolt could be 2 feet away. I do realize that. Still got fairly skinny raindrops. So these raindrops probably blowing out from the main core of heavy rain and hail. And the core of this, the raindrops are probably a ½ inch diameter, and my guess is there's probably hail. You can see the air pushing down on the water right there from the west to northwest. So ahead of this, an hour ago, it was 85 degrees. Dew point was 70 in Norwood. And we've got difluence aloft. Jet stream over northern New Hampshire is going about 80 miles an hour, and jet stream over us is going 30 miles an hour. So that creates shear, and that causes lift. When you have wind accelerating high in the sky to your north and not so much right over us. It causes a vacuum type effect. Here it comes. There are the fat drops. See? Yep. Just a couple of them. It's going to come in waves. Look at the size of those raindrops. Coming down. Wow. Splat, splat, splat. Water my garden. By the way, the rabbits eat just about all my lettuce. Watch out. Not that I'm afraid of getting soaked, but... Should I stay out there? What do you think? Guess where I'm going this weekend. Woo-hoo. Here it is. It's kind of coming in. T-Rex, you want to go out? Are you crazy? Oh, I guess I should shut some windows. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That. Windows. Screen doors. Especially the ones that face northwest. I'm not allowed to show the house. Get in trouble. Here's where my old TV studio was. Remember I used to go on TV? Remember I was on TV a long time ago? That flagpole. Oh, getting wet, getting wet, getting wet, getting wet. Oh, boy. Getting really wet. I got more windows. We got Steve. Steve wants to go out. This one's fairly important window. We got some paperwork over here. Cats do not like the thunder. Mitt's probably hiding under the bed. All right, so I've lost viewers. I don't blame you. It's kind of boring. Just a weatherman talking about the weather. But I'm going to go run outdoor one more time. I think I get to the windows. East, west. It's just your average weatherman doing your average, well, old weatherman thing, monitoring a severe thunderstorm live on YouTube for all of 6 people watching right now. Give me shelter. I got a little shelter here, a little overhang. Let's see how fast the rain accumulates and if we can see any hail. They're puddling. Anybody that left their windows open may regret that. Sorry, the storm was about 45 minutes ahead of schedule. So if I'm going to get any hail or damage, it's going to happen in the next 60 seconds. So we made it this far, 13 minutes. Why don't we just hang around another few seconds? I can actually just sit down right here. Come, have a seat with me. Put your feet up. Let's stay a while. Hey, it's coming straighter down. Getting wet again. Can't do this when you work on TV. You got to be on TV telling everyone to head for their basement. Get away from the windows. That's probably why I'm not on TV anymore. I always wanted to go out. I thought storms were exciting. Isn't it hypocritical when there's a big storm and there's a reporter out in a blizzard or out by the beach telling everyone to stay home? Hey, there's Jerry. Hi, Jerry. I hope you're watching on YouTube at the same time. He's just laughing at me. I get on my you can't miss shirt. Austin Strong. All right. I'm probably boring you. I got other things to do. Again, fear-mongering. I think in some cases, people really mean well. I mean, I interviewed Dr. Rick Knabb last week, and he genuinely wants to save lives, but that's a hurricane situation. That's definitely a different story than every thunderstorm that goes by. And the number of tornado warnings, I'm not saying there's any tornado warning right now, but I'm saying the number of tornado warnings that have evolved in the last 15 years is extraordinary. When I started in the business, if there was a tornado warning, there was a tornado. Now with our high level of technology, we can detect the spin in every cloud. It's much harder to discern what's a legit, really sort of life-threatening storm. I know every storm can be life-threatening. Lightning, all it takes is one lightning bolt or one tree in the wrong spot, even walking down the road. But getting out of bed every day is risky too, right? All right, one more little pulse of rain. Come on, hail. Sometimes it's on the backside. No hail, but you can see the grass turning greener right before our eyes. The clover. Almost looks like snow, doesn't it? All right, I've lost most of my viewers, so I think I'm going to call it. Hey, Jerry. You know, I don't know most of your handles. Aerosipic. That came in pretty fast. Crossing my road to get the mail is life-threatening. Yeah, me too, Ken. I hear you. People come down this road pretty fast. Thankfully, I live right where there's a curve, so they have to slow down for the curve because pole and rock. My neighbor had to put that rock there because so many vehicles went through his driveway into his house and car. Hey, hello. WPD, happy to see. All right, thank you, 4 to 6 people. Ken, Osipic, Ken, Taylor, Don, for all tuning in. Oh, nice puddles there. Donatali. Happy to see my lawn getting watered, and there may be a few more rounds of these storms. And we'll see you again tomorrow on Out the Door. Aero Chick. Aero Chick. I love that handle. Thank you, Aero Chick. Do you fly? Oh, it's getting a little heavier. Should I stay tuned just for another second? All right, I'll let you know if anything else good happens. Anybody like to fix up old lawnmowers? Mike says, just get a new carburetor. That'll fix them. You can get them $20 online. Okay. I'm going to do my favorite thing. Go get on Route 3 South to Cape Cod on a Friday afternoon. Hey, everybody, don't go to Cape Cod. This weekend's not going to be nice at all. Right. I should have been there hours ago. My favorite tree growing up was cut down today to make way for a new road. New and improved road. Stay tuned for Out the Door, Weather and More tomorrow for details. Thank you, everyone, for viewing. 17 minutes and 27 seconds. Over and out for now.